Wait, what?
Wait. What?
What?
If you want to subscribe, click right now.
Notifications. Mom, I had a doctor touch my butt one time, and I said, that is enough. When Dad was like, you might have Crohn's. So we went in, and that dude was way too happy about... I was like, hell
Was Dad
no.
there?
Yeah. So I said from that point on, nobody touches my butt.
Good for you.
Ever again?
Never again.
How come you didn't tell
That's
me?
crazy.
I thought I did.
That is crazy.
I'm sorry that happened to you.
Like, you wouldn't let
You're
someone...
never gonna find it if you throw it back there.
You wouldn't let someone touch your butt even if it was to save your life? Like, if you were overheating, right? And you're like...
Somebody open up my
And
butt.
the doctor's like, I gotta put this thermometer in your butt to get your core temperature right now.
Oh, they have to
You're gonna
let
be
me
like,
down.
no.
Yeah, no.
Let me go. Just
For real?
let me go.
Yeah.
You know they called that in the military a silver bullet?
Did you know?
Thermometer in the butt?
Thermometer in the butt, they called it getting silver bulleted.
Why'd they have to do that? So
You guys have all gotten it in your butts.
How many times have you gotten silver bulleted?
None. Because I never pass out. Usually it's when you're working out and you overheat and you pass out. Then
And they have to take your pants off.
They take your pants off in front of everyone.
They get to stick it in your armpit?
Yep. They
In your
get
mouth?
it. But like I've literally seen a guy on the floor face down like and then just like go and I'm like
Oh, no.
like this isn't right. It's crazy. But like because we go on like 12-mile hikes and like you have all this gear and you're in full like uniform and so people just drop. Like people just and so like and the hike still goes on. So you like
Couldn't they just take their pulse?
they could. I don't know why they I think it's
I
like
think it's a fetish.
I mean,
It's a
It's
humiliation.
something up somebody's butt.
I think it's because the Navy do it. Like, because the Navy are the corpsmen. So, like, those are, like, the medics. So,
Is it stereotype that they're gay?
yeah. Heavy stereotype. Because they're all on a ship together.
Is it even a
Stick something up
stereotype
somebody's
at that
butt.
point?
No. Because, well, I think stereotypes are true to an extent.
Yeah.
Because it's
Asians
like,
are bad drivers.
because the Navy, only the guys used to be on the ships. So, it was like,
I don't think that dude was far from
He
Asian.
needed something to do.
yeah.
They came to drop off.
Not a
You guys should
homie.
start your
That was a
thing.
Mexican.
Okay.
You know? Yeah. I don't know. That's weird.
And we're starting.
I feel like we started.
But officially starting.
Yeah. I mean, because I don't think it's wrong for you guys to, like, talk too, right?
I don't know, but we talked about some weird stuff right there.
I think that was great.
But you guys gotta say welcome.
All right, hello. This is episode 3 of the Wait What podcast. And today we're back in the basement where every episode has been filmed successfully. We just wrapped up Christmas last week. Or this week. Last week. And we're moving on to New Year's. It's currently December 30th. And you'll probably see this next month or next year. So, what's been going on with you, man? We had sushi today, and I have some fortune tellers I'd like to share with everyone because if the smartest people in the world never talk their share, nobody else will be smart. And I don't have much to share except for what's on these pieces of paper. Are you ready?
Heck yeah.
Are you ready?
Heck yeah.
This one says, don't be a passenger in your own life. Be the driver.
What do you take of that? I think that makes me think don't Uber.
Don't Uber.
Don't Uber anywhere. Walk.
All right, situation comes up, right? You got a buddy. He's drunk. He's the only one with a car and a license. Do you Uber or do you drive with him?
Is he driving?
That would still be Ubering. He'll be an Uber by friend.
Uber via friend.
Uber via friend. Yeah. I say start driving whenever you can, and that's that. But I think mainly it's just taking the wheel of your own life and not really caring what anybody else has to say. To a certain extent.
Mm-hmm.
That one kind of sucks. Okay,
Next.
next one. Love is the secret to success. I don't know if I exactly agree with that one.
Me either.
Yeah, these suck, man.
I think wisdom
Wisdom.
is the secret to success.
And that's what we're trying to spread right
like,
now.
Maybe
but-
like the strive for wisdom, right? Because we're in Florida,
Yeah.
and this guy, I think he's my cousin. His name's Philip. He said, I don't know if he's my cousin or not.
No.
Dude, that's scary.
He's not my cousin.
Not knowing if somebody's your cousin.
Yeah.
Because I had a buddy that dated his cousin.
Dude, my mom's stepbrother via adoption is dating her sister.
One more
It's
time.
your step uncle. It's your adopted uncle. It's your adopted uncle.
But it sounds weird.
So your mom's
Adopted
stepbrother
sisters.
is also
No.
her adopted
No,
brother.
my mom. Wait, is it my mom's adopted sister?
His mom's adopted sister's husband,
Yeah.
Is what?
Philip.
Which is your uncle?
Step.
Uncle by adoption, not step.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, so let me get this straight. So your mom has 2 adopted siblings?
Adopted in half.
Yeah, adopted in a half.
Yeah, we're gonna have to pass on because I am not
Yeah,
understanding.
but
that
anyway,
at
so
all.
I was getting to Philip said, he said they asked him what we were doing a Harry Potter quiz, right, to find out what you are, if you're like a Gryffindor or whatever, what the other ones are,
Yeah.
and it was like, I don't know, man. I asked a question about wisdom, and he's like, I'll take wisdom because wealth follows. You know, it's like when you pursue wisdom, everything else comes. You know, it's like you don't ask for wealth, you ask for wisdom, so that way you get wealthy. You know,
So-
and wisdom.
Would you rather have all the wisdom in the world, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or would you rather win the Powerball?
Probably win the Powerball.
See, that's the question that always
Yeah.
separates the truthers and the liars. You know?
Ignorance is bliss too.
Yeah. So,
Yeah. All right. What you got next?
dude, honestly, I folded this thing up so much I don't even think I can unfold it. Yes, I can. Okay. Next one is your creativity will be a source of inspiration. And honestly, that is a good one. Although I'd still rather win the Powerball.
I'd definitely rather win the Powerball than be creative.
Drawing tonight for 1.2 billion Powerball jackpot.
No. For which one?
That was October 4th, 2023. Actually, that's not
Yeah,
right.
it's like because the someone in California just won the 1.4.
I just heard it was like it's in the bill. It was in the billions.
It was in the billions, and then someone in California got it.
What would you do?
Yeah, what would you do? Dude, are you serious?
That is so on me, stupid ESPN.
That is so unprofessional for a podcast.
I mean, honestly, we're growing so much. ESPN sending personal messages mid-pod.
ESPN just sent you a personal message?
Yeah, I think so.
What'd they say?
Man, let's see. Something about the Lions versus the 49ers.
They sent you a message about that?
I guess so.
Probably invited you for like to get 50-yard line seats, I think.
I think they were looking for a head coach spot.
They asked you to
Yeah,
be a head coach
I think
for
so.
both teams?
For whenever they played each other.
So are you going to be like the head coach, like right here, and then you're giving calls to both sides?
Yeah.
Dang.
Which I've been thinking about this a lot. That would be the best job because you know what to bet on.
Yeah.
So,
And you can tell everyone else.
yeah.
You can say, hey, Lions are losing today.
Yeah.
But like, if they play the Jets, everybody's like, oh, Jets are for sure losing. But you know Jets are going to win.
Yeah. So, that's kind of what it is. But,
The betting spread would go crazy.
yeah. And, I would win. But you still haven't told me what to bet on or what to put my money into stocks and
Bet on the Chiefs winning the Super Bowl and Ohio State winning the national championship.
how much money you put on it?
$1,000.
$1,000, right?
No. No. It was like 100 maybe.
Okay.
But this was a while ago. This was like when the Chiefs first won.
Okay.
And the line came out.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so we'll see. We'll see. That'd be dope, though.
Yeah.
That'd be really cool.
And then what would you do if that one hits?
What would I do? I'll probably be happy, I think. You know? I'd probably give some thanks.
Would you give a speech?
I can.
Okay.
If you let's say you won the Powerball and Powerball sends you a message like ESPN did.
Yeah.
It's like sent you a personal message like ESPN did.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
I mean, it's been happening so much.
Yeah. I mean, we're blowing up.
Yeah, we're blowing up.
So if you won the Powerball and they told you, hey, Collin Light, congratulations. You bought the ticket at just the right time. We want you to give a speech on the next Powerball winner and what they can do to win. What would you say?
I would say number one, be irresponsible.
Okay.
Because I don't think anybody's super responsible that wins.
Yep. That's true. That's like really high percentage of people that win the lottery go broke.
Yeah.
Within the decade.
So I guess be unresponsible attacking, and once you're defending, be responsible. Pay somebody to manage your money. And spend only what you make from that money.
True. Can we just rewind a little bit?
Yeah.
So you said, what's the first part? Something about attacking and defending?
Yeah, so aggressive, irresponsible attacking and responsible defending.
Irresponsible attacking.
Yep.
And responsible defending.
You get it or no?
No.
So the attacking phase is going out and buying the tickets.
Okay.
The defending phase is defending your win.
So would you say you should be irresponsible with your attack
Yeah.
and responsible
With your defense.
with your defense? Okay, that does make sense, actually. Yeah, that
Yeah.
does.
So
That's a really good point.
And actually, when you think about it, if you won $1 billion, you never have to do anything ever again.
You never have to, but what would you do? Because like,
See, this argument is the dumbest thing.
no, it's not. It's like, what would you do if you had all them? Like, what would you do in life? Like, would you start a nonprofit? Would you just buy a house and like, what would you do?
Okay, Grace, can you search up what 5% of $1 billion is? So let's think about this, right? If I make 5% of my money back in the first year,
Which
okay,
you probably would.
yeah,
Of your money back. What do you mean?
like if I invested it.
Okay.
Okay, say it's 5%. It's a kind of a high market.
And what's 5%?
What's we got?
50 mil.
Okay, so think about that, right?
You invest in a regular index S&P 500.
Or no, I just do like a CD.
Yeah. Okay.
In the first
At that point,
year.
you pay somebody to invest your money.
Yeah. I mean, you'd have to hire an accountant and.
Well, yeah. So what?
You'd have
So
to hire Grace
okay, so I'll spend for the best people $10 million a year. Okay.
What are you doing with that 10 mil a year?
No, I'm spending that 10 mil a year for them to invest it. Every year, I'm making about 50 mil. So then 10 of that mil goes to the people managing it.
Probably way less.
I'm just saying, like, I have the best people in the world,
Yeah. It's
right? So, like, then I have 40 million in the first year. First thing I'm doing is I'm calling Ball Stadium saying I'm out.
Okay.
Okay?
And that's number one.
That's number one.
But you wouldn't feel like you have to start it and finish it.
Well, I could do that.
Okay.
I could do that. But I'm going to buy the president's house at Ball State.
You think they would let you?
I don't know. I give them a check for 40 million. I'm sure I'll be happy.
You'd buy that house for $40 million.
Dude, I'm making 50 million a year. Like, come on now. Like, I'm a baller for the rest of my life. See what I'm saying?
You could do anything. Think about how much 40 million. You could do anything.
That's what I'm
And
saying.
all you would want to do, like, you wouldn't even negotiate. You just say, here's a $40 million.
Okay, not 40 million because that's like my whole year, right? So I'd probably give them let's be responsible here. I'll give them $20 million for it.
Okay.
Okay, they're gonna take it.
Way too
Now
irresponsible.
I have the president's house, which, by the way, I don't even know if there's a president's house at Ball State, but if there is one, I have it. Look at that thing. It's like a freaking mental hospital. So,
That's
I mean, it's pretty nice inside.
You could probably buy a country with 40 mil.
Yeah, I mean, I could go to the Middle East and make a lot of. I don't even know how to say this politically correct, so I'm gonna move on. But
Copy.
so yeah, I mean, I'd buy that. I'd still have 20 million. Let's put 10 million back into my money, right? So now I have 1 billion, 10 million, right?
Okay.
And I have 10 million left to spend.
Yep.
So I'll probably buy some supercars and some things. And people are like, "Oh my gosh, Collin, you're being so responsible." I'm like, bruh, you're making what, 200 grand a year, and I just invested 10 million. You know, so what's the point? So yeah, if I won, I'd finish out school. You know, it would be awesome, but that's not gonna happen. So
No, but like what accomplishments would you like? Are there any accomplishments you can think of like life? Because like I thought about this, right? If I had all the money in the world, and like everything now is.
also, we're pushing like 10 years down the line.
I mean, like, what would you want to do on your day to day? You know.
I would.
Because it's like you don't have for the rest of your life. You don't have to do anything you don't want to do.
I don't have obligations.
Yeah, there's nothing like you don't have to do anything you don't want to do ever again, right? So it's like, then what would you do? Would you like what would your day to day be like?
I'd probably train for things that I can impress people with.
Like
I'd
physical
buy a
challenges?
racetrack and learn to be a NASCAR driver.
You know, at that point too, with that much money, you can almost you can hire the best of everybody. So like if you wanted to learn how to ride a horse, right? You can hire the best person in the world to teach you how to ride a horse.
That's honestly what I would do. I would just
do all
improve my skill vocabulary.
Skill vocabulary?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So horse riding, riding on a motorcycle, race car racing, probably, what else is another skill? Wakeboarding, water skiing, snowboarding, magic. I'd actually pay to have magic, you know. I'm sure that's a thing. CSI's or CIA probably has magic now. So I just buy the CIA. I can't do that. I'd make my own CIA with. Never mind. So. Yeah, honestly, if you won the Powerball, bro, you'd be so happy and so non-worried. Oh, I'd spend 365 days on vacation. No matter where I am, I'm vacationing. Right? If somebody wants something, I'll give it to them. Right?
Everybody?
Yeah, but it's in reason, because if I have 10 million, I can't buy somebody a $20 million jet.
Yeah.
But I buy myself horses. And then I buy whoever wanted a horse. If my sister wanted a horse, I get her a horse or a donkey or something. And then, what would you want?
Probably a house, I think.
Yeah, so I buy you I just buy you because after the second year, I'll buy you a $40,000 house, 40 million.
Oh, okay. When you said 40,000, I'm like, man, oh man.
I'll buy you a $40 million house.
Like, you know, I was looking in Greenville at houses.
Yeah.
Just a parcel of like 0.25 of an acre in Greenville is like 40,000.
Just 0.25?
Just 0.25 of an acre. Just a lot is like 40,000.
Mom,
Not even a house.
What do you think 0.25 costs around here?
I can't even imagine.
Oh, it's probably like $9,000 an acre here, maybe. What do you think?
Much more.
Much more?
Buildable?
Well, I know in Ohio, where my dad has land down south in Marietta, is like $6,000 an acre.
The average cost of a quarter acre of land in Rhode Island is around $33,000,
Yeah.
with an acre being $133,730.
133,000.
Yeah.
1
For 1
acre
acre.
is
Yeah.
$133,000. Oh my gosh. What the heck is going on in Rhode Island?
We got different water out here, man.
It's tiny.
Yeah, that's the other thing. They can't make it so one dude can buy the whole state.
Daddy's trying.
So,
What?
Average cost per acre in Massachusetts is $333,000. Quarter acre is $83,000.
Can you look up what the acre is in Ohio? Because I think it's like $6,000. Like, if I'm not mistaken, maybe 9.
The average cost of an acre of land in Ohio is $32,000.
but then the only thing that you have to take into account
that's
is like,
Location matters.
Yeah.
yeah, location
Okay.
matters. So like, if it's Cleveland, it might be $92. I mean, if it's Dayton, it might be $92.
Yeah, Dayton's.
If it's Columbus, it might be $60,000 or some.
Yeah.
Tillables, buildable.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and then like,
Well, yeah, because the land that my dad has, it's like in the middle of nowhere. Like, it's like back. Like, if the back country had a back country. You know?
yeah. What town is that in?
Marietta.
Marietta.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Marietta, Ohio.
True.
And no shout outs to Rhode Island or Massachusetts.
No, absolutely.
I like Rhode Island, but
I mean,
it's
bro,
expensive.
I've never been to Rhode Island until, I guess, the last shootout I was at.
The first shootout.
The first shootout. 2021, I think. 2022, one or the other.
Man, that's just, sometimes you just gotta pay for some and move on. Oh, and I'd also want to own a house an hour away from each other in any direction I want to go in. That would be a goal of mine.
What do you mean? Like,
Where's the hub?
yeah.
Ohio.
So, wait, do you mean like,
But, Mom, I'm always moving, you know? If I'm making 40 million, investing 10, if I'm making 30 million to spend a year, 10 million to invest every year of the rest of my life, I'm always moving.
you know what's crazy?
But I never want to have a place that, like, say I want to go to Florida,
Mm-hmm.
and I have a place in Florida, but I don't want to drive all the way there because I don't fly, right? I don't
You're
like
not
to
gonna have a
fly.
jet?
No, because I don't like to fly.
Oh, I see.
You know, so,
You could drive halfway, stop at your house.
yeah, I could be like an hour here, stop here, an hour here, stop here.
It's going to make for a long road trip, I feel like. Every hour you stop?
Well, I have the option to.
Oh, okay.
So it's like if I pass this house, I only have an hour
Until
like,
your next house.
it's like a rest stop.
Yeah,
right?
I feel you.
It's
That
like, do
makes
you want to
sense.
keep on going or do you want to rest stop here?
It's like, I guess I'll stop.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not? I got a house here.
I mean, I have a indoor track.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I can run till I'm tired, sleep, and wake up and go. So, yeah, honestly, I don't understand rich people like Mr. Beast
Mm-hmm.
because he had a small house, I guess, until it got broken into.
Mm-hmm.
And then he like upgraded his living style. Like that would be probably one of the first things I do. But my rule of thumb is I think when I buy something if you can buy it twice. Right?
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a really good
So like if you and then like your assets too. Like have the money to buy back all of your assets if they ever got lost.
Yeah.
So like if I have a $200,000 home,
plus
like
plus a $30,000 car.
yeah, 260.
Yeah.
If that's like the buying price,
Mhm.
230 maybe. If that's the buying price, I'm gonna have 460 in case of a hurricane.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, I think too. What I think is, you should like at least the way I kind of like use my money is like have a couple grand, like only a couple grand needs to be in your bank account. At least the way I think about it, because you only need an emergency fund. Right? So it's like if both of my parents, God forbid, passed away, it's like a couple grand to take care of what I need to take care of until their assets transit over, and then I can take care of obviously the whatever else goes in with that. All right, so emergency plan, a couple grand, and then everything else I have is just like long-term investments. Because it's like your money does no good if it's just sitting. You know, it's like they're getting like
Although I like to look at it.
It is good to look at, I think. Yeah, it makes you're like, It's like a tangible thing that like maybe tells you you're kind of on the right path.
Yeah.
You know?
Like, I ain't gonna lie, I have $5 in my bank account right now. Because I failed a transaction last week for like $750. It's like, damn. So, but I have money in my wallet, you know? And that's good to look at.
Cash heavy.
Yeah. Just sucks when they're like, we don't take cash.
Yeah. Which a lot of places they don't anymore.
Yeah.
Like I was at the gas station. I don't remember. Or no, I was at the airport, sorry. I was at the airport and I was like I had a 20, I was about to pay for this meal. She's like, oh, no, we if you scan that QR code, you can use Apple Pay.
Yeah, I think airports are the biggest counterfeit, where the most counterfeit goes through.
I guess that makes sense. You bounce quick.
Yeah.
Like, let me pay for this $300 meal.
And then bounce.
And then just leave to Thailand.
Yeah. If I had counterfeit money, that's the first place I'm spending it. So,
what was counterfeit money? I think first place I'd spend it is like somewhere they don't check it. Maybe a movie theater or like a Panda Express
or Walmart.
Walmart. Well, I don't know, because you give $100 to a Walmart and they like inspect it almost. Like I'm pretty sure the last.
Yeah, but at Walmart you can just steal and get away with it.
Yeah, that's true. But the last Walmart I went to, she had a spectacle like attached to her, and she like brought it out, and it was like a little microscope. She's like, and she looked at it, and then she ripped it in half, and then she I don't know if it was a taste test or what, but she was like, and then she
for the ink.
Maybe, and she taped it back together. I'm like, this
must have been a CIA agent or something.
Could have been, actually. That would be a smart way. You implant agents all over every Walmart in America to kind of like just get information on the populace.
Have you ever been paid in a ripped dollar bill?
Yeah. You can actually, as long as 60% of the bill is there, then it's
usable.
It's currency, yeah.
So I could take off 40% of the bill.
Yes.
And use that.
Yes. And then you could take those 40s that you took off and make another bill. I'm pretty sure.
Okay. So.
Can you look up how ripped a dollar bill can be to spend or something along those lines?
3 $100 bills equals $400. I just found the best investment hack.
More than 50% of a note identifiable is currency.
But they probably say 60% because it's hard to identify 50, 40, 49, 51.
I think just 50 would be like half.
Okay. So you cut a $100 bill in half. You got this half that you can spend, and you got this half that you can spend.
Yes, sir. Oh,
wow.
We're about to make some money.
Yeah. Okay, so
we'll just I'll pull.
And we have to patent this, so that nobody can use it other than us.
Patent it.
Why?
I think it's illegal.
We have 50% here and 50% here. Their rules say that's 200.
It is a rule. We'll drain my bank account just with $100 bills and just
split them.
Just cut them and keep using them.
Wow.
They have hologram marks.
And what's that?
Oh, yeah.
So I don't know if you can take two different ones and put them together.
Crap. Or we could cut it in half.
Job.
Could get a job. That's a viable option.
That's actually a really good one. Safe. But what's one of the other topics we got going on? We got
what do you guys get for
DID,
Christmas?
right?
Oh, yeah, DID.
DID. We can say it.
You think it's real?
I think it's a
well,
saying that can rally you up.
Like, you think the majority of the people diagnosed with it
She was talking about dissociative identity disorder, not dick in the dirt.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why he said he thought it could rally you up.
Like, like driving.
Like multiple personality
Explain
disorder.
yours.
Okay,
Yeah.
so long story short, there's a saying DID.
DID.
Well, it's not standalone, it's followed up or it's pre-followed up with drive their DID, dicks in the dirt. And it's something that my dad uses to tell other lineman kids, older kids, it's not weird, but he's like, go out there and drive their dicks in the dirt as a thing, like go out there and crush them. So, but apparently that's not what we have to talk about right now. We have distant intelligence disorder or something. Dissociated identity disorder. So, yeah. And why we are talking about this now is because we started the limited series Crowded Room, I believe. Right?
Yeah, with Tom Holland.
With Tom Holland. And it's freaky. We are on episode 3 right now that we have to start tonight. And I hate scary movies, and these guys are making me watch it. And
We did try to leave like 3 times.
yeah.
We're like, no, stay.
And this asshole,
What?
this person that was being a little bit unnice yesterday was like, hey man, this thing doesn't even have jump scares. Right as he says that jump scare in the movie, I almost have a heart attack. So, yeah. But what do we think about DID?
I definitely think it's real. I think it's like the one that like real study was someone that had multiple personality disorder had it, but their other personality had diabetes. So when they would change to that other personality,
So they could read it. There was actually a scientific thing that they could read.
well, they needed that personality. The body changed and needed insulin because that personality had diabetes. But the other personalities, like the body was fine. It didn't need insulin. But when it would change personalities, their body would like need insulin. It's really, really weird. That was like the thing that kind of, I was like, okay, maybe this is like a real, but then it goes to show like how your thoughts can control your body and how you can like almost
You can
heal
make
your
yourself.
body.
You can give yourself something.
Yeah, by just thinking you have it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I love messing with the heart doctors when I go and get worked on. Because like I've learned how to like sit real still, but like make my heart beat super fast.
It's like you're
So
sitting
they'll
here.
be like, everything's normal, and then they're like,
oh no.
and then well they don't really do that because like they don't want to freak anybody out. But I just see them typing on the keyboard and trying to change things right. And I'm just watching it. And it's like beep beep beep. Beep 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 beep. Like the beats per minute just spike. And it's so awesome. But yeah, I don't know what that had to do with
Maybe that's giving
personality disorder, but
Yeah, I don't know either. That's all right. What do you
yeah,
think?
why isn't it PID? Wait, it's PD. That's personality disorder. Anyway,
PD?
PD, I think they call it.
Yeah,
Um,
I'm sure someone calls it that.
the only thing that would
MPD.
yeah, mid
But I think like you said, it's mid.
multiple
The
identity
new
disorder.
politically correct term is dissociative identity disorder.
Did.
It's like the
But criminals will say that they have it and do this whole elaborate scheme to like prove that they have it, just to say like, oh, I didn't know I committed the crime.
yeah.
Well, that would be annoying because imagine like telling somebody to do something, and then their personality switches.
And they're like, oh, I don't remember. It's like, Collin, I told you to take out the trash, and you're like, you did not tell me.
You told Jacob.
Yep.
But the thing
Jacob
is, most
didn't
people
tell
don't
me.
know that they have, like, people. They don't know that they have different people living inside them.
Yeah, they think that life is supposed to just turn off and turn back on hours later. That would be crazy.
Trauma's crazy.
Yeah, how much DID results from trauma? Can we look that up?
Usually, it's
of it.
childhood trauma causes the person to like split off into different personalities to like protect the main like child.
So it's like if you imagine your mind as a circle, right? And within that circle, like so much childhood trauma happens that your mind, like, in order to protect your mind, your real mind, it creates like another circle within that is now your reality. In order to protect the...
So it tucks away like the actual person.
Yeah.
And brings other people forward to deal with that, and then it carries through the rest of their life. So almost all of it results from early childhood trauma.
I think I have SIDD. Self-induced personality disorder or something.
Really?
Yeah, because I can definitely like turn myself into something else.
And then you don't know where you went.
No, I definitely
You
do.
know where you
I'm
went.
still here.
Yeah.
Lights are on. I'm just not here.
Sitted.
SIDD, self-induced.
I think...
But I think it's real. And I think that if it was me, I'd probably have some fun with it. It would be amazing if you could control it,
You
though.
wouldn't know you had it unless something crazy happened and you went and saw like a psychologist or something.
Yeah, but imagine you learned how to control it.
That'd be pretty cool.
You're like...
But you could never be your true self. Because that is like...
Who is your true self anymore?
Like, you're who you are.
Yeah.
Because there's like you, right? And then there's whoever you created to protect you, whoever you created to deal with like abuse, whoever you created to whatever. But like this true form of you will always be hidden until like whatever in your life brings it out. But then the moment you realize that you're out, like
put yourself
the
back.
others take over because
What if one of you was a woman, a straight woman?
Yeah, and you liked guys. That'd be really weird.
It's the only time I'd be glad to be a lesbian.
Hold on, let me connect these strings real quick. What if you were a girl? Oh, no, but you liked guys.
Please, nobody tell me that I have this disorder. Please.
Okay.
I mean, I have no... That's as far as I'm... Me personally, please never tell me.
You don't want to be gay?
I just... Not particularly.
Yeah.
As you can see.
So...
True
Yeah,
that.
what's, So,
What do you guys get for Christmas?
Christmas. I got one wheel. I don't have to walk.
Like for your car?
No.
Just give you one wheel for your car?
The one wheel is a board that has a wheel in the middle.
Uh-huh.
And it can go pretty far, pretty fast, and it eliminates a lot of useless walks. Like, I'm talking 30-minute walks. And then the worst is when I walk back to school from my car and forget my keys in my car. You know what I mean? And then I don't even want to walk back to my car. I just want to sit there in defeat before I start that walk again.
Mm-hmm.
So no more pointless walks.
That's good. That's really, really helpful.
Yeah.
See, those are my favorite gifts. When people like buy you things that increase, like, just make your life easier.
Yeah.
Like those are the best gifts ever.
What was your favorite gift?
I think I got. Let me think. I got some razors. I got some socks. Some clothes, some sweatpants.
Now, what do you use the razors for?
Usually my face, I think. I tried to.
Primarily?
Yeah, but I was at the airport actually on my way here, and what was I doing? Anyway, I was in the bathroom, like shaving at the airport because like it was just weird. There's like weird stubble. I shaved the night before, but then I noticed when I was in the bathroom earlier there was like part of my face that was not shaved.
Yeah.
So I'm like in the airport bathroom, just like, ugh.
Did you use their shaver?
No, I bought one there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was really, really weird. What else?
That's okay. I mean, you only went through security and TSA with, half of a mustache.
Yeah, they were probably judging the heck out of me.
They're like, this isn't you on this ID.
It's like, this guy's hungover.
Yeah. Well, were you?
No. What else?
I didn't mention this.
Oh yeah.
This was your gift to me. It's a great hat. I mean, I've worn it just about every hour since you gave it to me yesterday?
It's a sick camo. Yeah, yesterday.
Yeah.
Maybe the day before. I can't remember.
And
It's a good camo.
it's just comfortable. I like the rope.
The rope
Obviously,
is nice.
Theo Vaughn is my favorite person to watch.
Mhm.
So, gang, not gang, bang.
True.
You know what I'm saying? That's
that.
not what it says.
Not
Although a lot of
that.
people have been reading it as that
Yeah.
and judging me for it. So,
Man. What if like you were at like Target? I know you don't like Target.
yeah.
Let's say you were at Target and someone was like,
Oh, yeah, I don't like
was like looking at your hat and was like,
I'm assuming they're meaning like, hey, I like Theo Vaughn too.
yeah, true.
You know,
Good point.
if it goes any further, I'm running.
You're gonna run.
I'm gonna run.
It's true. You want to like politely decline.
No, I don't associate with that.
Yeah, that is degeneracy.
That is the bottom of the line.
That is degeneracy.
Yeah,
Oh my goodness.
it's like the spit and gum on
I was
the freaking edge of your toe.
I don't know if I've ever had gum on my toe.
I meant like on your shoe.
Oh yeah, probably. I was thinking like that was like a old school Texas Roadhouse floor
Yeah,
when there's just peanuts everywhere. People are stepping on them.
but that was the better ages of Texas
People-
Roadhouse, though.
People got a huge dip in. There's like, ping, but like miss the what's that thing called?
It's called
Splatoon.
A plate.
A plate probably. They missed the plate and they're just like floor.
Yeah,
And like
that's the Texas Roadhouse that I missed, though.
yeah, it's old school, man.
Because I don't know if
Like people are spitting their steaks. They're like cutting it up and they're like
yeah.
they're like
And Grandpa can't even feel his mouth anymore, so
no, Grandpa's gumming a steak. He's like,
yeah, and he's got his dip falling out into his steak, and he's chewing it back
he
up.
lost all his teeth from dip, but he
Yeah.
still dips.
Yeah,
And he's just like
at that point, why not?
his hands don't work too well, so like someone cutting the steak for him.
Yeah,
He's got a dip on this side. He's like gumming a steak on this side.
yeah.
God.
It just falls onto the plate
The
every
dip
time.
or the steak?
Every time,
Probably both.
both every time.
And now there's-
Actually, a lot of grandpas now they have like they're what do you call the person that treats you, Grace? What's that?
treat you for what?
The caretaker. A lot of caretakers are chewers now.
Like baby birdies?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Can you imagine that?
Oh. But like it's a TV dinner too, right? It's like the ones you put in the microwave. It's got like that brownie. and,
Yeah, that's
like,
what a lot of them have. But
Man.
yeah, because what are you gonna do if you don't have no teeth?
Well, you get fake teeth.
Yeah.
Like dentures and stuff.
How expensive are dentures, Grace?
I'm gonna take a guess. I'm gonna say like 15 grand.
For a full set?
Full set, top and bottom. 15 grand, I think.
Ooh, I'm gonna say 32,000.
Complete dentures per arch, 1 to 3 grand.
Okay, that is crazy.
So that's 2 to 6 grand for your whole month.
That is crazy because it would have been cheaper for them to take out all of my teeth and put in dentures than have Invisalign.
But dentures, are the removable ones. You know?
There's permanent ones though. Where they
But
There's permanent? How much are the permanent? I feel like those would be
like the
a lot.
implants.
How much are the implants, Grace? We'll be back. Let's start talking about something else, and we'll get back to that.
Between 3 and 30 grand.
Okay,
3 and
that
30.
sounds about- yeah.
3 is more so if you're
You
going
said-
for like wood. I said
Yeah.
33,000. I'm trying to get like
Dude, like the George Washington
yeah,
type of teeth.
and yeah, what a sick human being.
Yeah.
I can't believe
Dude.
that.
Our
George
president-
Washington.
Our presidents were crazy, man. Benjamin Franklin had people buried under his house.
Yep,
Freaking George Washington got slave teeth in his
slave
mouth.
teeth and
Man.
wooden teeth,
No, it was horse teeth.
horse teeth.
He had horse teeth on the top
That was-
and slave teeth on the bottom.
Was any of them covered in wood?
I don't remember.
I can't
It's
remember.
been a long time.
I haven't even met him, so.
No. I mean, I'm sure he's a badass. I'm sure he's a bad dude.
Yeah, he fought.
He fought. He could probably have a heck
with
of a fist
slaves' teeth in his mouth.
fight.
So. Anyway, what is the next topic on the list? Because I'm kind of dry.
New Year's resolutions.
My gosh, and we're on to the New Year's resolutions here. Yeah, that stuff that you want to quit day -1. You want to quit it on New Year's Eve. Why do you think that people set New Year's resolutions as things that just aren't going to happen?
Man, probably because they're really sad, I think.
Depression.
You know? Probably because, like, it makes them feel good.
Sometimes just thinking about maybe not being an alcoholic, not being able to do 10 push-ups. You know, sometimes thinking about stuff like that can really make you feel accomplished. And then you get down and you got to turn onto your side to even get up the first push-up. You quit day 1.
Yeah.
You know?
That would suck.
Yeah, I think that a lot of people... Because sometimes I think about things and I'm like, man... Like, sometimes I'll just be by myself and I'll just be thinking... I'll, like, play out a scenario in my head and I'll just laugh to myself. And that just makes me more depressed. You ever do that? You ever think about something and you're like, man, that would be so cool, and then it's like...
Like you get sad because you can't?
You get sad because you know how much you got to put into it, and you're like...
You don't want to put into it?
Yeah, how many New Year's resolutions have you completed?
I don't know. I usually don't do New Year's resolutions.
Yeah.
You know? I think this is my first New Year's resolution since, like, probably a long time, I think. Because I can't remember the last ones.
Yeah, and I feel like... I almost want to say you almost always have one in your mind. Because everybody talks about New Year's
Regardless
resolution
of
this
New
time.
Year's...
No, like, at this time.
Oh, okay.
Like, I feel like...
What yours is?
The what?
Did you say what yours is?
Oh, no. From January 1 to June 30, no drinking. And, yeah, because, well, like, I'm almost appreciative of the New Year's resolution because in my mind, it's like, where do I begin? Do I like, not drink for a month? But then what if an event comes? Or, you know, so I'm like, this is like a good like starting point, I feel like, of just like, okay, 6 months. Why not? Why not? Right? It's not like it's gonna hurt anything.
No, you do understand that there are some events that we even have planned within those 6 months.
I do.
But you know, there's something that needs to be said. Obviously I'm not of the age, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't exactly understand everything, but I've met some people, past alcoholics or former alcoholics, former professionals of the drinking arena, right? That have said that things have gotten better, right?
After they stopped?
After they stopped. But I also heard, and I don't know if people are listening to this, if you guys listen to the Two Bears in a Cave podcast. What is that podcast called?
Something Bears.
Yeah.
Bert
Kreischer and Tom Cigar.
Tom Cigar.
Cigar?
Yeah.
Cigar.
Like it.
Yeah. And I remember Bert was saying something. He was like, if you're thinking about quitting, don't.
Yeah.
Because he has been a heavy drinker his whole life.
Mm-hmm.
And his point is that he's become successful. But then you look at people like Mr. Beast. He didn't eat for...
Did he eat?
For like 2 weeks, a month maybe? I think it was 2 weeks actually. Yeah. And that is motivation. So I say don't drink for 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
And we will see if you even want to drink after those 6 months.
That's kind of what I was thinking too. I'm like, what if I get to month 6 and I'm like...
You're feeling better than you have since you were...
I'm like, why not just try another 6 months?
Yeah.
And then, like, next thing you know, we're 20 years down the line. You're freaking 40 years old.
Yeah, I'm drinking heavily, you know.
You're at a bar.
Yep.
You're that angry guy.
I'm that angry guy. That was my plan, once a month, be the drunk.
One angry guy at the bar.
Yeah.
And, like, everybody knows you.
Everybody knows me.
But you're only in there, like, once a week? Once
a month.
Once a month?
The 20th.
Yeah, but, like, they don't know you in your real life.
Yeah.
They know you from
The 20th.
being bar Collin.
Yeah.
And they're like...
I see a dude walk in with blue jeans, I already have a problem with
Yeah.
him.
It's like, good. Take those blue jeans off, blue jean boy.
Yeah.
Why are they so tight?
Because I remember watching movies, and every movie, like every cool movie or every movie that's in the city or out west or old western, they always have a drunk in them, right? Like that one dude, he's never the main character, but everybody knows him.
It's like, why those blue jeans painted on your butt?
Yeah.
You know, I can see the outline of your boots
Yeah.
through your blue jeans.
Yeah.
You know, and that
will be real that time, because I hate when I'm wearing boots and jeans and I can see that.
Mm-hmm. It's like, get some looser jeans, man.
Yeah. So I want to experience that at least once in my life. I want to like kind of play the role
For a couple years, or like what? For maybe like a couple months.
Try it out the first day, and if I come back smiling, I guess I'll go back.
But
the
you're
next
not
20th.
You're not gonna be nice to anybody.
No.
Well, when bar Collin has arrived.
Have you explained the concept of the one night a month thing?
Did we explain that ever?
I don't think so.
So I don't know how this got brought up, but this got brought up when we were driving.
We were
here?
driving, yeah.
And I was thinking, like, man, how many, I want to say role models, but how many people do you look at and you're just like, man, I just don't understand where they're coming from, right? And it's kind of the saying, you don't know until you walk a mile in their shoes. So, like, I'm not going to judge a person for some things. I'm going to judge people for things I know is wrong. But I just thought to myself, well, spend a day as a drunk and see how it's like, right? So we were thinking the best place for that would be a bar.
Probably. And
what's more of a drunk than an angry drunk? And that's all I'm going to say. I just want to try it once, see what it's like. If I don't like it, and I kind of can see from their angle now, I can, like, judge them.
But it also could be, like, a good coping mechanism.
Yeah. And I think a lot of drunks aren't actually drunks. They just... Because a drunk is a guy that wears a lot of baggage, right? He's gone through things. I think people play the role of a drunk that had a great life.
Dude, that's a really good way. It's like they're carrying, like, suitcases. They got a backpack on. Dude, he's got a hat with, like...
He's got the damn stick in the bag.
Yeah, he's, like, carrying it in the white bag.
Yeah.
Dude, he's got a hat, but the hat has, like, a big circle so he can just, like, drop... So it's going to keep his phone in there.
Yeah.
So he's just, like,
it's
his text.
Abe Lincoln top hat, you know?
Exactly, yeah. But it's hollow, right?
Yep.
And so, like... But it's just drop the suitcase. Just put the suitcase down.
And that's the issue, right? Because
I think it's voluntary.
People will put baggage on that they didn't earn. It's like, I don't want to say you earn the right to be a drunk, but that's a horrible way of putting it. And I agree with everybody that would say that's a horrible way. But, like, who's going to walk in and be like, oh my gosh, like, my wife has cancer and this and that just for a day. And that's not... You know what? I started this conversation with saying that I wanted to be a drunk on the 20th of every month. I am revoking that statement.
You want to cheers to that?
Cheers to that, man. I don't want to be a drunk any day of my life. And you know what? That is... God said.
God said that?
God didn't say that, but God said.
You cheersed and didn't drink.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
Cheers.
I didn't even know that was a rule. So
yeah,
that is your New Year's resolution, not drinking for 6 months. Mm-hmm. Mine is keeping up with this podcast and filming. So that's my New Year's resolution. Yours is going to go well. I know it will. We're going to wrap this episode up.
Amen.
We're hoping soon to get some other people on the show. Starting with my dad, hopefully, if we can film it within the short time frame of us still being here. If not, that's okay. With that being said, I think you start to wrap this up, unless if you have anything else.
No, I'm just hiccuping.
Yeah.
All right.
Damn it, hiccups.
I know. All right. Well, thank you guys for tuning in, and guess we'll see you next time.
Yeah. Have a good Hanukkah if that's still going on. Have a good Christmas. Hope you had a good Christmas. And a New Year's to everyone. And don't fail on those resolutions, because most of you will. That's it.
That was inspiring.
Thank you.
Amen.